have to relocate.
Yeah.
And relocation is possible if you can afford. There are thousands of people who can't afford it.
Yeah.
And Access Life India is really giving those people a second home. वो क्या खाएंगे, कहाँ रहेंगे? Otherwise, I have seen people who used to sleep whole day and night in hospitals. They don't have any money to give. Their kids are nutritious food. They used to eat from streets.
Yeah.
Unhygienic food, sleeping on the roads. Because उन्हें पता भी नहीं कि कैंसर क्या, उनके हिसाब से उन्होंने वही करना है जो डॉक्टर ने उन्हें बोला, उन्हें सिर्फ ट्रीटमेंट करवाना है. They are not able to give the hygienic food in nothing.
Right.
And really, hats off to the Access Life India, the effort they are doing.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes.
हर छोटी से छोटी चीज का they take care of them. From the food, yoga, nutrition, everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. We've got, in fact, responses coming in from Facebook saying that we need nutritional education by the right person to help. So, Monica, it's not kudos to me; it is kudos to Jasmine, who has taken up this cause and is able to come and join us on our platform so that we can help underprivileged kids fighting cancer through Access Life India. Access Life India is an NGO that provides shelter where they give not only a hygienic, clean, and beautiful environment to the children, but also nutritious food and common kitchens and nutritious items donated, like almonds, pistachios, yeah, dry fruits, fruits, vegetables, cooked by the mother. Cooked, so a child is more likely to eat because the mother knows the palate of the child. So when these nutritious items are actually cooked by the mother, then the child is more open to eating all this. And helping with the recovery. ACUS came to us at a late stage and we did everything. But ACUS taught us that there are so many kids in the world who need us. And Jasmine has the confidence and the strength, I think, to stand up and say that we will raise funds for Access Life India and all these children, and that is what Jasmine and we are doing together to help Access Life India help the kids. Thank you, Jasmine. So we will be talking about the causes. We'll go into the causes and we will go into your specific advice on the causes. Please do join me on Zoom now. We are live on uh, YouTube streaming as well, so that we can have a longer discussion over there. Guys, those of you who don't have my YouTube streaming link, please, on Instagram, you can go to my story and swipe up and join. On Facebook, you can go to the last post that I made. I have shared the link over there. So please join over there. Jasmine is joining me. Are you able to join me on Zoom?
I think it got disconnected. I'm reconnecting it.
Okay, okay. Because we want you to give advice to mothers on how they can look after their children, what all they should be eating. You're now a holistic nutrition certified coach, internationally certified and accredited. So your advice in this, in the context of what you went through and what ACUS went through, will be more relevant than anybody else, any other practitioner giving that kind of advice. So please share with the mothers about before becoming pregnant, stress after becoming pregnant. You've already talked about early diagnosis, which is so important.
Just never ignore any symptoms, be it with the kids or the younger ones or elder, because your body shows everything to you. We are the persons, we are not able to hear it properly. We ignore them. We take into consideration when it is height, we are not able to bear it. Because God has created such a beautiful body. अगर तुम उसके साथ कुछ अंदर से कुछ है, something is wrong, it will definitely show it to you. It's not like कि कुछ नहीं है तो ही तुम्हें कुछ हो रहा है. Diagnosis हम डॉक्टर के पास जाने से डरते हैं. चाहे हमारे बच्चे ही क्यों ना हो, चाहे फीवर हो, we ignore it for first few days. जब तक वो पीक पे नहीं जाता ना, we don't reach up to it. My son used to say I have stomach ache. तो हम उससे ड्रॉटिन देते थे, वो पैसिफाई हो जाता था. After few days again, मतलब डॉक्टर्स भी ये कहते थे, कोई बात नहीं, बच्चे हैं, हो जाता है. But as a mother, I will definitely advise you, if the same thing persists for a longer period than 10 days, please change your doctor. Visit different doctors. Don't trust doctors. Move up to a different city because maybe opinion of the doctor changes, thing changes. The same symptoms should not have lasted for more than 10 days. If it is there, be it fever, cough, anxiety, pain, anywhere in the body, because you should move ahead, consult more and more people. It's a small consultation. Don't take medicine. You should have view. क्योंकि आम बच्चों के जो डॉक्टर्स होते हैं उनका वो 500 काम तक ही रह जाते हैं. उनका स्कोप वही होता है, कोई बात नहीं, बुखार है, वायरल से दे विल स्टार्ट. जब 4 दिन नहीं निकलेगा देन दे विल से मतलब आगे कुछ करते हैं. कई जगह पे मे बी दे आर राइट आल्सो. आई हैव फेस्ड दिस थिंग, बट आई थिंक अर्ली टाइमली हर चीज बहुत जरूरी है. राइट. क्योंकि आज हम 21st सेंचुरी में रह रहे हैं.
No, no, absolutely right. So, हाँ जी, sorry.
No, ये बाहर का खाना बुरा नहीं है, once in a while. It's like कि घर पर बनाकर दो अपने बच्चों को. अभी lockdown has taught us so many things. We can make everything at home. But lockdown has taught me, I think, staying in your home for regular 3 months with your family. You can cook everything. Everything is available. अपने बच्चों को salads खाना सिखाओ. They should have a complete meal. Everything should be a part. They should have dry fruits with them, fruit, nuts. उनको भी, but if you will have, they will have. Just have a family dinner, sit with your family. There should not be TV and phone at that time. तो छोटी-छोटी चीजें हैं जो शायद हम अपनी भागती हुई जिंदगी में मिस कर देते हैं.
That's true.
My husband comes at 10. My son has to sleep at 9. So he is having lunch dinner at 8. I am 9. And he's having it, and you should manage this. क्योंकि बच्चे सिर्फ एक ही चीज से सीखते हैं. वो तुम्हें देख के जो सीखते हैं, जो तुम उन्हें जितना मर्जी सिखा लो, वो जो देखेंगे ना वो वही सीखेंगे.
वो करेंगे वही.
See you eating salad. They see you eating salad, they will eat salad. See you watching phone, they'll see. They will also do it.
Yes. So friends on Facebook and YouTube, those who are not seeing Jasmine on Instagram, she is saying she lost her son to childhood cancer last year, and she is very strongly saying that children do what you do and don't do what you tell them to do. So if you walk the talk and you eat nutritious food and you have nutritious items like salads, nuts, fruits regularly there, you must incorporate all that into your child's diet. If your child is unwell for more than 10 days, change your doctor, change the city in which you're showing the doctor. Since the age of 4, her son was uh, showing symptoms, but there was late diagnosis at the age of 5, and then by the time he was 6, uh, things were too late. So she is saying she is now, after Akas Bir, uh, I think, blessing us and going, she decided that she wanted to become a holistic health coach, so that she could give back. And she got in touch with me and she did our course for certification, which is an internationally accredited course. She is now dedicated to helping other kids in fighting cancer, and that's why she's here with us today, so that we can help Access Life India create awareness about childhood cancer, raise funds so that their centers can expand, and underprivileged kids whose families cannot afford cancer treatment come from villages, have no shelter, have no home. They are given a home by Access Life, and these families stay in a hygienic environment as well as a good recreational environment. There are games, there is bonding, there is a common kitchen that makes nutritious foods. And as Jasmine said, the kind of items that she is talking about in terms of having dry fruits, having lots of fruits and vegetables, having salads. Access Life India is providing all that to children undergoing treatment at Tata Memorial. So it is not just the treatment for cancer. You cannot recover. You cannot have a person recovering from the cancer and side effects of chemotherapy without holistic nutrition being part of the child's diet, and without the happiness and bonding element that is there in Access Life India. Are you able to join me on Zoom?
It is showing that the host is Villa.
Okay. And I would just request also Ankit to switch on his camera so that all of us can be live over here. Sapna and
Hi.
great. We're just waiting, Jasmine, for your video to start. So for each one of you who is watching this, we are going to shift now to the YouTube live streaming. So please join our channel on YouTube, because there are four of us who are going to have a discussion, and four people can't have a discussion. Five of us can't have a discussion on Instagram or Facebook. So we are going to be shifting to YouTube live stream. My YouTube link is already there on Facebook in my last post. Please join that. It is there in my last story. You have to just swipe up and join our live streaming. And keep inboxing me questions on Instagram and on Facebook, so that we can keep taking those questions on the YouTube streaming. So we are logging off right now from Instagram and Facebook, and we are going to be live on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm seeing a lot of emotional messages and a lot of blessings coming both on Facebook as well as on Instagram. So, guys, I will hopefully see you on YouTube right now so that we can continue a longer discussion. Thank you. So, we will be ending this. I'll see you there. Thanks.
Thank you, Richa.
Thank you. Hi everyone. Hi. We're still waiting for Jasmine to turn on her camera.
Yeah, hi. No problem.
Ankit, I think you are muted.
I just unmuted. Now, can you hear me?
Hi Ankit. Hi Sapna.
Hi,
Hi.
Rachna.
Hi. Hi. Good evening.
Thank you so much for.
Ankit, I think you are muted. I just unmuted.
Okay.
Now, can you hear me?
Absolutely, very clearly. Thank you so much.
Hi Ankit. Hi Sapna.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi. Good evening. Thank you so much. Ankit, I think you are muted. I just unmuted.
Okay.
Now, can you hear me?
Absolutely, very clearly. Thank you so much.
Hi Ankit. Hi Sapna.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi. Good evening. Seemed like a boomerang of conversation.
Yes, hi.
Yeah.
We are just still testing the YouTube live stream. So this is our
Yeah.
first video. So I'm sure people are going to forgive us for looking like novices over there. I figured out how to not.
No, this is new normal, so I think we have to get used to these things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Jasmine is here with her. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for coming on this. Thank you, Sapna, for at such short notice for coming and supporting the cause. And
Thank you.
And
Ankit, thank you for again joining us.
no,
You know.
no, thank you so much for having. And let me just say, Jasmine, I just heard your discussions, and it is just so inspiring. I mean, it was really nice, and you could see how the things you were talking about, they were in so sync with what stories we keep hearing almost every day. So
I think your voice is breaking. But I think more, you are a more incredible person than me because I am just at the starting. What you are doing is like great. Hats off to you. Because I have personally seen underprivileged people lying on floors in the hospitals in PGI, एम्स और छोटे छोटे बच्चों को लेकर वो ऐसे ही घूम रहे होते हैं जो मिला खिला दिया जो मिला पिला दिया सीरियसली मतलब उस वक्त ऐसा लगता था कि वी वर वेरी लकी कि वी कुड गिव अ न्यू होम टू आवर किड बट स्टिल इट्स रियली गुड because
uh,
I have also thought many times that I'll go to Bombay but I was always in my mind कि यार वहां जाना is like बॉम्बे इज अ भूल भुलैया कैसे जाएंगे कैसे ट्रीटमेंट करवाएंगे
absolutely.
कौन हमारी हेल्प करेगा मतलब यू रियली नीड अ गाइड एंड यू आर रियली गुड आई विश आई कुड हैव एन इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम यू
I think we all inspire each other. I think that's how it is. But then I think it is our individual experiences which matter.
एग्जैक्टली
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to recap for those who have joined in late on the YouTube live stream for us. We have here with us. We're going to discuss about childhood cancer, how to spread awareness about childhood cancer, how to prevent childhood cancer, how to help families um, uh, not just prevent, but if a loved one, whether it is a child or an adult who is undergoing cancer treatment, how do you help them with holistic nutrition to increase their chances of survival as well as quality of life? I have here with me Jasmine, who is a warrior mom. She lost her son Ekasbir last September to cancer at the age of 6 years, and this brave young woman has decided to move in the positive direction of helping children with cancer and helping create awareness about childhood cancer so that she can make an impact in helping all the parents either prevent or have their children overcome childhood cancer from her own learnings. Um, Jasmine, would you like to recap your learnings over here for people who are watching us on YouTube?
कैन यू हियर मी
Yes, yes.
okay the the basic thing is that early detection in cancer if you are diagnosed at a first stage you have more chances of survival in case of kids if you are diagnosed at the fourth stage the chances of survival are very different at the starting of the treatment doctor will tell you this thing only. So never ignore any symptoms that you notice in your kids, be it a 1 month old kid, 1 year old kid, or 10 years old kid. The छोटे छोटे symptoms and never ignore them. Be it fever, cough. If anything lasts for more than 10 days, no, it needs something more than the treatment. You will go to doctor for cough, cold, fever, anything. कोई भी symptom हो अगर 10 दिन तक है, then if and it is not being cured, you should move ahead. Either you should change the doctor. He's not able to diagnose because this is the most important thing, diagnosis. It took me 3 months to get the right diagnosis because he was having stomach ache and suddenly the pain went to his leg and not even a single, we went to orthopedics. Why he's having pain in his leg? Why he's crimping? Nobody was able to understand. They always go, hello, am I right karwa lo, aaya kya? But when we gone for advanced stage, तो जाकर कहीं detect हुआ. And I've seen people with me connected to mothers who kids are still यही चीज है. It is detected at a later stage. क्योंकि doctors छोटे छोटे symptoms को वो छोटी छोटी बीमारी के साथ ही relate करते हैं. Yeah, as a parent, you should be aware. You should fight for your kid that he is not being cured for 10 years. Why his fever is prevailing? Why is he not being cured? He is having pain. Why you are not doing anything? Move to a bigger city. We belong to a small city. We always realize कि शायद यहाँ पे अच्छे doctors हैं ऐसा नहीं है. But they couldn't think beyond cancer. मतलब cancer तक तो वो सोच ही नहीं पाए ना कभी. When he was diagnosed, they said, okay, अच्छा ये था. Diagnosis is very important. And the other part is nutrition. During the treatment, the most important thing the doctor will always say ki whatever he asks for, go and give it to him. But it's not always true. Nutrition really plays a very important role in your life. All these things I have learned from Rachna. Whatever I have learned from Rachna, and I have experimented on me also. And I've really felt changes. I have reversed my diseases also. Even my husband also, my mother-in-law, my father is also undergoing. These things in nutrition works with allopathy. You really need to consider this thing. You can blame the environment, but you can't change the environment. What you can change is what goes inside your body. This is the most important thing. We can blame circumstances, we can blame weather, we can blame our kismat, karma. But no, it's you. अगर मैं कहूँ कर्मा से ही got cancer, no, it was maybe I was the reason. I was in stress. Something wrong there was inside me, because you can't blame others. You can't change them. You can change the circumstances inside you, environment, circumstances with you, your family. Just as Rachna said yesterday, talk out. Don't keep things inside. Be happy. A smile can change things. Talk to people, have friends, have circle. These things change your life. और मुझे लगता है आजकल every third, second or third person is getting thyroid. Reason? Thyroid is already related to stress.
Absolutely. And when there is suppression, this is the area.
Hmm.
So, in emotional healing, there is a huge emphasis on which part of your body gets cancer is due to that aspect being affected. So, before our session today, I was talking to one of my ovarian cancer patients, and it is very well documented also that the emotional reason for ovarian cancer is suppression of emotions and pent up resentment and anger in the woman. Now, this could be when she was growing up and she had a dominating parent or sibling. This could be that she had a dominating spouse, or it could be how she perceives. She That person may not think that they are dominating. We are all very different in the way we perceive our emotions, and what behavior is meted out to us. Just like all four of us look different from the outside, from the inside our response to stress is very different. So something that I may feel extremely emotionally sensitive about, Ankit may not, Sapna may, Jasmine may not. So those things are very individualistic. So if somebody has perceived suppression, anger, and that unresolved issue keeps carrying into adulthood, then it can manifest into cancer. And the trigger for cancer in adults is definitely an emotional one. In children, the trigger is partly genetics, where there is a gene mutation that happens, and partly what Jasmine talked about when we were live on Instagram, that the stress that the mother carries, the stress that the parents carry, even before the child is conceived, then when the child is conceived. So she gave a wonderful example saying that if the child is getting affected by breast milk, going inside, then when he or she is in the womb, definitely they're going to get affected. The other thing that people miss out on is environmental toxins. Why do gene mutations happen is because of environmental toxins. There has been, yesterday also I shared on the live that there has been um, the toxins from a non-stick pan found in mother's milk. Now, mother's milk is the purest form of nectar that the child can get, and the child has a virgin immune system. So if the child is ingesting what is supposed to be building his immunity, which is the mother's milk, and in that itself if there are toxins that are there, then their digestive system is not able to absorb it or expel it, and cancer can cells can happen when there are colonies of toxins that get formed. So clinically, cancer does get formed because there are colonies. Even in adults, it is a colony of allergens in a particular place. So you may be having an allergy that refuses to go away, and it is not rooted out of the system. Uh, you may be having physical issues. You may be having emotional issues. So all these things count a lot, and that is how we can have a more holistic view. I'm sure in Ankit, in Access Life, you don't go to the causes because you are already so stressed about helping the families get that environment so that they can heal.
Right.
Uh, but people who are watching us over here uh, did also send me messages on inbox yesterday saying that we need to go to the causes, and that is why I had asked Jasmine what she thought the causes were. There was one more thing that she said on Instagram, which was very important, was that a child does what you do, not does
Yeah.
what you say. Very well put, Jasmine. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, this is the thing. This thing I have seen. I used to teach my kid, but he never obeys it. What he said to me कि मम्मा जो आप करोगे मैं वही करूँगा. आप भी फोन चला रहे हो मैं भी चलाऊंगा.
Hmm.
आपने सैलेड खाया तो मैं क्यों खाऊंगा. He always कि आज कुछ भी this is a 10th generation kid. They are more smarter than we were in our 20s. My 6-year kids knew everything about his treatment, what he was going through, his chemotherapies, his surgeries, everything he knew. From each and every steps he knew it. He, what is how to do. मतलब, you can't even believe he knew how to do that cannula, how to use it, and where is my vein. So he was so habitual to using it. So they are very smart. कि वो देख देख कर कुछ भी सीख सकते हैं कि न्यूज की उसका कौन सा टाइम आने वाला है ट्रीटमेंट का उसकी कीमो आने वाली है he'll get 3 bottles this time it was 5 so they are very smart they are extra smart इतने तो हम भी इस उम्र एज में भी नहीं होंगे जितने वो थे क्योंकि वी नीड पीपल टू टीच अस फोन अगर आप उन्हें फोन दे दोगे दे विल लर्न ऑन देयर ऑन few options we have to also consult people कि इसको कैसे यूज करते हैं but उनमें क्या होता है you give them the phone they'll tell you these are the options do it they are very smart this is the generation 10 we have created them but I think toxicity is more आगे बीमार diseases are increasing at a very fast rate everybody is around you has some sort of disease
That's
earlier we used to see disease after 40 but आजकल after 20 I feel every girl is saying I have low BP किसी का हाई है किसी का लो है after marriage most of the people are juggling with PCOS, PCOD, thyroid, wheat allergies. These are all environmental toxins we are just inhaling in them because of our lifestyles. I think lifestyle is the thing that we need to change.
so. Sapna and Ankit, Jasmine is a certified holistic coach, and she made sure immediately after Ekasveer, she made sure that she did the certification so that she would be equipped to help other children and other families
Okay.
overcome cancer, prevent cancer. Uh, so you already know we want to help Access Life India, and we have angels like Sapna who continuously volunteers and understands the state of the children over there. So Sapna, tell us a few things that you feel could be done better, so that it gives us some guidance and direction to when we go with the bowl to people, to help them understand, what all is required. Ankit yesterday shared that, they are short of funds, which we are looking at. We are looking at hopefully contributing to that shortage of. But what are the other things that you feel at the center that we can go out and help get those things?
So first of all, thank you, Rashna. Am I audible?
Absolutely.
So thank you for I don't know what to say because I was very nervous when you called me, but for Access Life, and I saw yesterday the child issue of cancer and all, and I just heard Jasmine also. So I thought this is the best time, to talk about how we can, as people go and help the kids over there, volunteer over there. Volunteering at Access Life is not just, going 1 hour and coming back. It's like a family. When you go there, the kids are so happy, to see you, to greet you. And one thing at Access Life is not, only Ankit, Girish and the team. It's like a family. I mean, they are so warm with you. They welcome you with so much love. And that's the best thing. And the kids, when you go there, are always smiling. Like they'll come and hug you. They will ask for you. Where were you? If I don't go one day, they just, miss me. Even today, if I call them, they ask me, Didi, why you are not coming? They don't know why I'm not going. So I keep talking to them. So I feel one thing that we all can do is, spend time with the kids, understand them, and talk to them. And what in the 6 years of my going at Access Life, I just felt that the kids and the parents are very naive. The way you mold them and you talk to them, they get molded that way. And what as volunteer I do is I just go there, sit with them, spend time with them, talk to them, teach them, sing with them, just become them. Like babies, how they are, you become a kid with them, and then they open up to you so well. And yes, as you know, we are coming up with a new center. It's an old one, but we are coming up with more families. So yes, donation is a part of that we are looking for. So not in a big way, but if you have a birthday or an anniversary, anything, if you can tell your friends, instead of giving you, why not donate at Access Life and help them in whatever way they can. So even a small amount of 100 rupees or 500 rupees makes a difference. So I know COVID is going on, so people are little spectacle about going to the center. So we've started a virtual tours where you can go meet the kids and talk and see how they are going. So I think we can do that also. And yes, if anybody feels like donating, we have all the links that you can also share. That's the best way. And Access Life is always a home for me and a family that it's a beautiful feeling going there every day, meeting the kids. And yes, Ankit, Girish, all are like, it's a second home for everybody of us. So it's never like an NGO that we go to, it's a second home that we go and spend time there. That's all.
So, in your opinion, the time that you spend with the kids is what should be the focus over and above the funds that we are looking at raising.
Yeah, funds is, yeah, that we need it, but going there, talking to them, money part anybody can give and just, give a check and you are gone. But when you go there, meet the kids, you actually know what, they want. Because they're coming from villages, they have nobody to talk to, sit with them. People come for half an hour and they go away. Or if you have a birthday, they'll come celebrate and then the whole year they're not seen. But going there, meeting them, talking to the parents also. When I sit with the mothers, they have so much to share. Like they won't open up to, when you go for the first time, they won't open up. But when you start going gradually, knowing them, they will talk to you about so many things that they are facing there. So I just feel, going there and sitting with them also for half an hour every day makes a lot of difference. So it's giving time and getting that lots of love and happiness from them.
So wonderful, so wonderful. So Ankit, how comfortable are the children about the virtual tour? If there are regular virtual tours arranged for?
See, imagine take us, as kids, every time a guest is coming, we are always excited. So, they have been always excited. कौन आ रहा है, कौन नया आ रहा है, and all that. And because of this thing, 2 3 months there was no visits which were happening and all that. And technology is something which kids love. Okay, every time screen on, hua something is happening. So they are always excited to see virtual. And see, we don't do something where okay, हमने आपको यहाँ पे help कर रहे हैं तो हम ये करेंगे. We always find out. We check with them that okay, we are planning this. We always tell them who's coming for the tour, because it's like a house, right? You can't be just कोई दरवाजा खोला कोई भी अंदर आ जाए. They are the family members. They need to know who is coming, why they are coming. So we tell them all that, and then kids love it. उनको तो मतलब कुछ भी शैतानी दिखानी है, कुछ स्किल बताना है. कभी कभी मतलब मूड में रहेंगे तो गाना गाएंगे, कभी कभी अच्छा प्लान करके रखो तब कभी नहीं गाएंगे. So it's all mixed in this thing. And parents also, see, one is they feel कि okay, they sometimes they feel obliged कि ये करना पड़ेगा. But when it is also upon how people converse with them. So when you talk to them and ask them, just how Jasmine was saying, बात करने से वो दिल हल्का होता है. I think that is very important. So when we know a stranger, sometimes you might not talk to immediate your friend, okay, but कोई तीसरा आके बात करे तो लगता है कि चल यार इसको बता सकते हैं, safe है. So those things they work, and we also feel that when people come and see them, see the family, see kids, that's when they connect more. Naito, it is all what we show them, right, on the website or on the social media. But this is where they get to see the families and meet them live. So yes, it has impacted how it used to be earlier. But again, like we have to make best out of what we have. And yes, those tours, kids are excited. Not that we have so much happening. There are one or two happening in a week. So, but we are focusing when people want to visit. I mean, we are more than open. So
Okay.
actual time spent with the family is hardly 15 minutes. So they don't mind that. But then we definitely check with them.
So instead of doing it once, then what I'm hearing you and Sapna say is that if there is a virtual tour organized, then the people who are going to be part of the tour should commit to at least getting to know, because in 15 minutes the child is not going to get comfortable.
Correct, correct. No, no, it's a
So
process.
yeah, so if there is commitment of time, if you want to give back to helping kids recover and giving them the love and affection and nurturing to recover, then a once a week virtual tour is something that will create that bond and create
Yeah.
that frequency, because children also respond very well to a structure.
Or
uh,
certain volunteers, they make video and share with us, which we then send out to parents. So if somebody wants to teach them, certain small kids ki A to Z kaise bolna hai, teaching them poems, teaching them, something else. So those videos also keep going, and then they have to be engaging. And then that's how kids will recognize, कि अरे अच्छा ये तो वो वाली आंटी है. So that's how you connect.
mm, absolutely, yeah. So everyone who is watching over here on YouTube, we just wanted to say that we are coming up with the Restore Awards, and the awards are on November 28th this year. The awards are focused on recognizing the selfless work of doctors, healers, complementary medicine healers, nutritionists, health brands, restaurants, sustainable living product companies who are helping the planet be a more sustainable place. There is respect for the planet. The proceeds that come for it, the money that we are raising after expenses, is going to be donated to Access Life India, and it is going to be christened the ACUS Award. So, in memory of ACUS Beer, Jasmine will be presenting that to Access Life India, and we humbly will
Yeah.
Hope that it goes towards building
No,
more things, and we'll keep continuing. It's not just these awards, we are going to keep continuing. Like I told you long ago, Ankit, once that we are there with you, you are not going to get rid of us.
no, no. Why would we? No, thank you so much. I think
Thank you.
thought.
It's amazing, Jasmine, Rachna, amazing.
Yeah, I think thought
Hear that.
matters. That is more
Yeah.
important.
We will now, any last words that anyone has, or we can do a little recap on prevention and management of cancer, and then close it there. Any advice you guys would like to give?
I just have to just repeat what Jasmine said, and totally agree on that part. Uh, do not take certain signs and ignore them. There are I have a sister. I know at times when my nephew was small, and he would get something, and then doctor would suggest a blood test. She would say कि अरे नहीं वो prick करेगा तो मेरा दिल बैठ जाता है. But then now when I think back all those things, okay, I realize कि mothers have to be little strong, and that small prick can really help. Okay, obviously nobody would want their child or anybody to be pricked in for blood test or any other matter. But then if that small prick can help you, and can give you good time in hand, and at least get that doubt out of your head. I think don't worry about these small things. और जैसे जैस्मिन ने बताया कि कुछ साइंस है, इग्नोर मत करो. There's no harm in reaching out, and there are very nice doctors, there are very nice people who are there out there to help. It's just that you have to find right people, but at the same time you yourself have to be little bit vigilant and observe. Don't take those signs इग्नोर करके. होते हैं बच्चे भी, कई बार हम लोग बोलते हैं कि अरे नखरा कर रहा है, खाना नहीं खाना होगा, ये नहीं करना. But yes, there has to be a limit कि एक दिन हो गया, 2 दिन हो गया. So I think that is what I mean. Not just villages, but in metros also. People have to be a little vigilant about ki observe your child. We're not saying all signs have to be that, but then if there are certain signs, just test kara lo and be assured. That will really help. So I think that is crucial point, which you and I agree to it.
Yeah, I agree. And Jasmine also said that if your doctor is not giving you an answer, go to another doctor. Like you said, Ankit,
Good.
doctor, there are nice doctors who are going to guide you
Correct.
well.
Correct.
He also said go to another city. If in your city it is you are finding it, go to a
Difficult. Yeah.
larger city, get more opinions. Why is the fever there for 10 more than 10 days, or why is there any ache in the body there? Jasmine, would you like to talk about that?
I think this is very crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have take care about the symptoms. Not
True.
even in kids also, even elders also, everybody. We should not
Yes.
suppress the symptoms.
Absolutely.
And nutrition is, I think, the go about with mood changing your lifestyle. As told by Rachna, as inspired by Rachna, everything. You need really nutritious foods, the way you can't change the outside environment, but you can change what goes inside you. This is the only thing.
Yeah. And I think
Change
Rachna,
your
you are
food.
making a army. I mean, there is one set of army who's already fighting, doing stuff and everything, and then here you are, I think, making your own army. Which where people like Jasmine and so many people who are learning this fact, and they're just, it is just going to multiply. I think that is also much needed. और जैसे मैंने कल बताया था, it is easy to blame somebody and say कि यार देखो ये नहीं कर रहा है, but it is about you taking things in your own hand and saying कि चलो मैं ये शुरुआत करता हूँ, and let people, I will see to it that I will go and push it out. So I think that's a brilliant thing what you are doing at your end, and this is needed, much needed thing. So hats off to you.
It's it is literally like the sometimes the universe conspires, and the like-minded people who are coming together. Jasmine is part of our WhatsApp group. I can't thank these 125 healers across 27 countries enough for continuous love, support, and finding they tirelessly find ways to help people.
Correct.
So even the ones who are not practicing will keep asking, can I assist this person? Can I just be a silent observer on the case? Can I learn more? Where can I learn more to help more people? That selfless zeal
Yeah.
is Purely, you attract the like-minded people. So we are all together because we all think like each other, and that is
Right.
the support that's required today.
Correct. And I think people observe, right? There was one other brilliant point which you made. Kids observe you. People also observe you, like it's not just kids. मेरा दोस्त है जिम जा रहा है सही ये हो रहा है एकदम फिट हो रहा है it inspires me, right? I mean, you feel अरे यार ये कर सकता है तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. And kids, yeah, kids are like, they observe everything and they just point at you कि अरे आप तो नहीं कर रहे हो मैं क्यों करूँ. So so it's critical and it और ये लाइफस्टाइल अगर आप हम लोग जो अभी सोच रहे हैं कि नहीं यार कल से मैं सैलेड खाऊंगा या कल से मैं हेल्दी खाऊंगा ये अगर बच्चे बचपन से सीख जाए this it's you're just helping an entire generation
Yes,
who,
absolutely.
who will be who will learn कि अच्छा ठीक है खाना है सब कुछ खाना है ये करना है but then how carefully I eat that is I think important so
No, I remember very early in my journey as a healer, and I started after my rheumatoid arthritis and everything.
hmm, hmm,
Um, we did a project with American Express, and the project was not with the employees. The project was with the children of the employees.
hmm.
So on every Saturday we used to help the children in interesting ways understand how to eat healthy. Why we chose to do that and why American Express senior leaders who welcomed this idea was because a child on the dinner table can actually push you to change your habits to be healthy. So when the child goes back and says, "Why is there no green vegetable and salad on the table?" and looks at the parent and says, "Why are you smoking? Smoking causes cancer." We had cases of people coming to us saying, "We have quit smoking because our child came to us and told us." And we had children
Wow.
divided into 4 to 7 years and 8 to 12 years. So these are small children who impacted the
Yeah,
lives of
yeah.
their parents so much.
They are big influences.
Oh, huge.
If you look at, from brands to everyone, any advertiser, any marketing, they look at in target कि अरे बच्चों का वाला ad बताओ, बच्चों बना दो, गाड़ी लेनी है, टायर लेना है, जो प्रोडक्ट आप बोलो ये है. Because yes, I think they make a lot of this thing. अगर आज, बच्चा अपने को बोले कि अरे यार, मैं तो ऐसे कर रहा हूँ, तो फिर मैं कैसे सीखूंगा? Then you really feel अरे नहीं यार, I have to, do it. So
True.
great.
Very true. Great. And any advice, Sapna?
Yeah, Rashna, I'm going to join you very soon, and I want to be a observer first and then start with you. I mean, it's just an amazing journey. I can start with you. I just feel that. And maybe I can be of some help to you at least. I would love to be a part of Rachna Restores soon.
Would always welcome anytime that you feel ready right from here.
I'm ready right away, Rachna.
Great, wonderful. Don't worry,
Thank you so much.
we will not miss the opportunity, and we
Yes, please.
all the details so that you can help us more.
Yes, I'll connect to you through WhatsApp.
Sure, sure. Um, I will just recap about cancer prevention and helping people overcome cancer over here, whether it is children or adults. Please make sure that the lifestyle that you lead, like Jasmine said, like Ankit pointed out, is the kind of lifestyle that does not give you cancer, is an anti-cancer lifestyle. By default, an anti-cancer lifestyle is going to make sure that you do not get any of the lifestyle diseases as well, like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, uric acid, arthritis. You will not get any of these diseases if you have an optimum anti-cancer nutritional lifestyle. And nutrition for cancer is not just physical; it is physical and emotional. So, physical nutrition is what you eat, what you put in your body, and how you release it. Emotional nutrition is what you put in your mind, what you put in your thoughts, what you observe, and how you respond or react to stress. Stress is not going to go away, but stress response to stress can be changed by releasing that stress. There are techniques to release that stress. Laughter is probably the most underrated, even though everybody says, I don't think too many people understand it. And I was reading this book on anatomy of an illness by a patient, from a patient's perspective. And this person was, the writer was diagnosed with an incurable condition. And he spent 500 hours in a hotel room just watching funny movies. Now, this is in the late 60s. And he came out and his tests were negative.
Wow.
That is the power of positivity. So if a negative event can impact you negatively, a positive event will also, or a positive thought process will also impact you positively. I keep giving this example, saying that if you love a nice hot chocolate fudge and you're very hungry and you are imagining that in your refrigerator, your mouth is going to water, your
Oh,
stomach is going to growl.
it already
These
is.
are physical. These are physical symptoms happening to just one thought of yours.
Correct.
Imagine if you continuously have good thoughts or you continuously have bad thoughts. How are they going to impact your mind and body? Anxiety, stress, depression deplete the digestive system and destroy the gut. And a large part of our immune system is in the gut. A large part of our healing for cancer is in the gut. So, for people who are looking at preventing cancer, uh, ingest lots of vegetables and fruits. There is no replacement, there is no pill for the phytonutrients and anti cancer nutrients in vegetables and fruits and nuts and seeds. We need the plant based phytonutrients, and we also need nuts and seeds because we need good fat. Good fat reduces inflammation, and inflammation is the root cause of all diseases, including cancer. If you want to prevent cancer, keep an eye on your ESR and C reactive protein consistently. Now, a lot of people, a lot of doctors will say that ESR is random, it's high when you get an infection. Absolutely right. But there is clinical data, and I've quoted it in my book, You Can Beat Cancer. It's available on Amazon. People can read it if they want to prevent cancer. It is clinically proven that consistent high levels of ESR and C reactive protein without a cause. So you don't have an infection, you don't have an allergy, you don't have hypertension, but your ESR and C reactive protein are always high without any reason. Don't dismiss it. It's creating an inflammatory environment inside the body, which is welcoming to expand cancer cells. So this is the easiest way, and if you keep it in control, your risk for getting cancer is reduced by as much as 80%. And what is the way to keep ESR and C reactive protein in range? Eat your fruits and vegetables, have your nuts, have raw virgin oils like extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, do some deep breathing,
Be positive.
love more than hate. These are
Laugh
very
more.
simple things. Yes, laugh a lot more. If you love more, spread happiness. These are free things which people have forgotten that they can heal us, that can prevent diseases. So, if somebody is undergoing cancer treatment, again, don't neglect this aspect of holistic nutrition, which Jasmine also talked about on the Insta Live as well as at the beginning of this conversation. Make sure that the body and mind is nourished while you're undergoing chemotherapy or radiation or any other immunotherapy, any other treatment for cancer. Why? Because there is muscle wasting, there is fatigue, there is side effects of the conventional therapies for cancer which destroy the gut. When you use holistic nutrition to rebuild the gut, you are making chemotherapy more effective. You are making the chances of the person not succumb to the side effects of the cancer treatments and to fight it and overcome it. And you are also making the quality of life of the cancer patient much, much better. A cancer patient undergoing chemotherapy is listless, has mouth blisters, has anal fissures, has nausea, has hair fall, uh, very, very low energy, chronic fatigue. The moment you add holistic nutrition to that, 50% of these symptoms die out. So you are helping them with the strength. You are also helping them on a day-to-day basis not lose hope. Because when you are physically and emotionally not feeling good because of the side effects, your ability to fight becomes less. But when you get the strength back with the nutrition, your ability to fight becomes more because you're feeling better. Your moods are better. So for both people who want to prevent or help people recover from cancer, please, holistic nutrition is not an either or option. It has to be there. We'd like to end this with last words from Jasmine.
I think last word should be yours.
Jasmine, just bless everyone and let's continue the good work. So please.
So I just join my hands and pray to God that whatever Access Life India is doing, it's incredible. Please support them in the cause. It's a big shout out to all the
Thank you so
people
much.
who are watching that please support the cause. Be it many because बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा भी नहीं, जितना whatever you want. It's not about that you have to donate 25,000, 10,000, 1 lakh. It's nothing like that. Whatever you want. A few small causes will definitely make a one bigger one. And we really need your support to all the people who are listening. Support the cause the kids need. They are really from very unprivileged backgrounds. If they will get good nutrition, good lifestyle, maybe they can get cured from the cancer. And really thankful to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Rachna, for having
Thank you,
us.
Jasmine. Thank you,
Sapna.
Rachna.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.